shooting guard. Standing 6'5", number 2. Starting at the other guard. Standing 5'11", number 3. Chris Paul. Starting at center at 7'0" inches, number 29, Junior.
Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Atlanta Hawks. With David Aldridge on our sideline, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bembry in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Thunder, Junior's out there, Gallinari, and it's Chris Paul. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Nader in at the small forward position. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. And Junior throws it down.
Rising up with force. Junior wasn't going to lay it in, locking it in on the throwdown.
Outside Collins. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Kicks it to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Here's Bembry. Here's Capella. And at last they get one to fall.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Park. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Junior kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now, here's Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And that one's good. Hunter.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Down low. Here's Junior. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. Facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul, here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Paul kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Nader. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bembry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Capella. And here's Collins from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. He feeds it to Junior. And they get it. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Junior's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Collins. Here's Park. Here's Capella. Oh!
He went high.
That was nice. It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Hunter with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Teague. 6 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot. But now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Back to Teague. And it's Junior with the rebound. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And Junior throws it down.
Using this momentum to his advantage when Junior gets some speed behind him. Look out.
Teague, the pass to Bryant. Dishes it to Teague. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. He gets it in there. And now a 4-point Thunder lead. Now Teague. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Passes it to Herter. Labissiere inside. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Schroeder kicks to Robertson. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Burks. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Teague's got the ball here for Atlanta. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Shot clock at 2, and Huerter gets it to go.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
To the paint, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Labissiere. The quick look, no good that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Huerter passes to Labissiere. Floats one. Bryant trying to free himself up, and Labissiere gets it to go.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Back to Schroeder. We've got 1:08 left in the first. And here's Burks. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Huerter. Over to the left wing. Bryant with the bounce pass. Here's Huerter. Burks covering. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Floats it up for Junior. Back to Schroeder. And it's sent back by Bryant. They retain possession. Junior the pass to Adams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Teague surveying the D. Now, here's Hunter. It's tipped. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the...
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but, like, we may lose a game here or there, but, you know, everybody's still, you know, happy for each other. You know, we're just trying to build.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. This year comes in for Thomas Bryant. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Huerter. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter is out there with Labissiere. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Teague. And it's Bembry in at the 2. Teague can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Schroeder, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Teague with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Junior throws it down.
It's amazing how Junior can just flip the switch, turn up the activity level. Big night for him.
The Hawks trail by 3. Now T. Great D that time from Junior. It's stolen by T. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Labissiere, and Labissiere throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Schroeder outside. Passes it to Nader. Now the dish to Junior. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Junior missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Good intensity from Junior here. Boxes out to win the rebound and goes right back up for the score.
Outside Teague. Here's Labissiere. Thunder with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
That one, no good.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Schroeder outside. Here's Adams, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Teague, trying to find Capella, gets it to him.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Teague, the pass to Labissiere. They get a hand on it. Teague kicks to Bembry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bembry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Junior, Atlanta with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari is out there with Junior. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Nader in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Atlanta's shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Bembry the pass to Park. Gets the bucket and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Atlanta, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
Shows you how to finish with physicality. Junior does not go down easy.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Magic, delivered quite a performance. He scored 28 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
4 on the clock. Here's Gallinari. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gallinari's got 7 points.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Atlanta calls timeout. Junior really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Noel's checked in for the Thunder. Alec Burks comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing, takes the three, drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got his second bucket.
Getting points within the flow of the offense, DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Junior with it, working on Collins. A shot by Burks, nobody around. Off target from the wing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Collins got a hand on it.
It's tough to get past Junior when he's locked in. Opponents might have to challenge someone else defensively.
And Junior throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Clark passes to Collins. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Here's Huerter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love
The Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Junior comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Robertson in for Gallinari. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Labissiere's checked in. Bryant comes with the double team. Kick out to Adams. Lets it go from deep. Bryant with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Labissiere. Defense right on him. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Jones. He can't get that one. Adams, some nice D. The Thunder leading by 7. And Junior throws it down.
showing some dedication on the drive. Junior takes good angles when attacking the rim.
And here is Teague. And that one, good. Teague's got 6 points.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Adams against Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones.
having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Herter. Burks covering. And it's blocked. Second shot opportunity, and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think, the most and needs to is his ball handling. He doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nader's checked in. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Burks. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella comes in for Jones. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Bryant. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. The Thunder shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Schroeder against Teague. And that one drops for him. Teague's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Junior top of the key. And Hunter over to help. Here's Schroeder. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's T. He's got 8. Pass to Labissiere. And he uses the glass on the layup. Labissiere's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Schroeder against T. Schroeder outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Adams' shot is good.
Still growing as a true lead guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Oklahoma City. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. Do you think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bembry in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Hunter. Right side, Collins. He kicks it to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Park. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And so he hits both. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul with the bucket.
And over the years, Chris has really honed in on making the three-point shot. Understands how important it is.
Park passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nader. And here is Paul. Pulls up on the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the pass to Capella. Here's Park. Here's the floater. Misses from close range. Now here's Junior. Guarded closer. Ball outside. A 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Atlanta calls timeout. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David. Junior. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hunter. Atlanta again missing. The Thunder leading by 14. Paul surveying the floor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Junior missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. At 6, and Junior throws it down.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 14. Pass to Collins. And the first one drops.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Atlanta. Paul with the ball. Gallinari outside. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bembry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Now we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. And Junior throws it down.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Park. Swiped it away. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Here's Bembry. Passes it to Park. Now, here's Hunter. Collins up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bembry. Gallinari covering. Shot by Collins, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, when you play with Junior's level of desire, you simply do not go down easy.
Free throw good, Junior. The Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Bembry. Here's Hunter. Collins looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Bembry. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
The Hawks working the ball around. Looking to end the run. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Hawks trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bembry. Goes back up. That's tipped. They recover it. Bryant. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself.
There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Park passes to Capella. Here's Park. Gallinari covering. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Ball outside. Inside. The pass to Nader. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Bembry. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Bembry shot good. Al Paul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nader. Ball outside. Gallinari trying to get open. And the Thunder another 3.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins passes to Park. Releases. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
9 seconds left in the game. And here is Paul. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.